Okay, no wonder I couldn't figure out at first, like, how to play the game. No wonder I can't read Japanese. I mean, once you actually know how, like, which dice you can pick to just clear your dice on screen, it's actually not that hard at all. Especially if you use pause buffer strats to give yourself more time to react to both the dice that you get that you have to clear and what your opponent has. I'm not sure what any of that means, but I do know that there's a dice up at the top of the screen. You have to just choose a dice you have and either have it be like the same number or one number higher or one number lower. Or in the case of a 6, you can just play that on top of a 1 or vice versa because it loops back around the numbers 1 through 6. Best of 3, that means best of 3. We could play best of 5 or best of 7, but we're trying to actually beat this goal as fast as possible, so no. Best of 3 is already more than enough games for my liking, considering I gotta beat 7 opponents. That's a 6. 1. I'll wait for him to play the 2, then I can do that. Okay, we're both stuck, so the game's just going to wait 3 seconds to change the dice to something else. That's if neither of us can actually make a legal play in this. And then rinse and repeat until I've beaten every opponent in a best 2 out of 3. All 7 of them. He's gonna have to play the 4 eventually, so yeah. Oh, I can play my 6 here, so let's do that. Took me a little while to catch on, but I mean, eventually I did. It took like a few seconds to realize, oh, I can play that 6 on top of that 1. And then easily clear out like almost all the remaining dice that I had. We're both stuck again. Okay. Nope. Gotta wait until it's either a 3, 4, or 5 to play on it, my last dice. Now just, he plays a 1 and then I play a 6. Give me a 1, give me a 3, or something close to it. Perfect! I play a 1, I think she played a 2, and then I just... yeah, I played my 3 on top of that, and I just win. Yeah, we're both stuck. For now. 6s, 1, all the 2s, 3, 4, 4. Welcome back, Buzzy. That's a 3. We'll get the 4s out of there. Let's play a 6, never mind. Play a 1, I'll play a 2. Another surprisingly fun game. Simple premise, but I've been enjoying this as of late. I've been enjoying learning this one, even if it does get a little bit repetitive at times. I mean, it's basically like the same thing for like 7 matches in a row against 7 different computer opponents. Play a 4. Okay, that was... yeah, my opponent was constantly flipping the dice, so every time I pulled something out, or like... whenever I was ready to pull something out, the dice just changed and then it was no more good. Oh, we're both stuck here momentarily. Play a 5? Play a 5? I'll play a 6. Oh, I can do 6s. Let's do 6s then. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these pause buffer strats help a lot. It's gonna be a 4, and then I just do all of that. Six, 1, 2, 2, play a 3, I'll play a 4, 3. I mean, it's allowed, so... I mean, ultimately, if you rely, like, too much on it, it's definitely gonna just slow you down over the course of, like, a full run of the game. But it is allowed. Apparently that was something also speedrunners considered doing in the first Palamedes game. Okay. 1. It's a 4. 3, 2. Okay, that's a 5. Play a 6, I'll play a 5. I'm not sure if this is still entirely winnable. Unwinnable at that point. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Perfect. More likely than not, I'm going to immediately go for another full run of easy mode quest B. Yeah, basically that's the category we have to run. Alright, sure, I guess. Give me a 1. It's gonna have to be a 3 or something you can play a 3 on top of, because that's the only die both of us had access to, so that guarantees me a win on game 1 there. That's a 6, 6, 5. I'm stuck on a bunch of 2s and 3s right now, nothing I can really do. Five, 6. Oh, I just win by default. He's stuck on a 2, and then I have like 2 6s on top of a 6. I just win by default there. Yeah, you needed a 5, 6, or 1 to play on top of the 6 on top of the screen there. He was stuck on a 2, so... And then I just noticed, oh wait, he can't do anything. I have 2 6s. I just win here. That's a personal best. 1232. Personal best there for me. Yet I still want to go again. I don't know, I'm really having fun with this one. Let's see if I can just, I don't know, beat it a few times, potentially. A few times, implying I'm gonna have any luck beating it a few times. There's still a lot of randomness that goes into this. I gotta just wait here. Until I can play... Yeah, a 1, 2, or a 6 had to show up there for me to just finish it off. Okay, good. Just needed anything that I could have played a 6 on top of. No, oh. No, that works! Stack 'em up game. Does Tetris count? If so, probably Tetris. Oh wait, I can play my 2s, of course. Easy peasy. I see a bunch of 2s and 1s. If I get the right dice to show up at the top of the screen, I can just rapid fire all of them and just win. And that's what happened. Probably the good old NES version. I'm gonna have to just lose here. I'm gonna have to take a loss there, it looks like. Not much I can do at that point. I'm stuck on a bunch of 2s. She's got a bunch of 6s. Works out for me. There we go. Still gotta win one more game here to move on to the next opponent. Gotta just wait for something I can play a 3 on top of. There we go. Alright, now I gotta be horsing around again with this flying horse here. Four, 3, okay. Now let me just play a 6. We're both stuck immediately. And again. He just put it up to 6 again. Come on, be a 6 or something like that. 4. Two. My opponent's getting a bunch of freebies right now. Yeah, he got me. I'm stuck with a pair of 4s and I have no opportunity to play them. No, it's back on a 6. Still, got him anyways. This is awkward. Well, I just got played. Back to a 4 again, I see. Right. No, I'm too slow. I'm gonna start fresh at that point. At that point, give me, like, let me just reset. At that point, there's no way I'm seeing a new personal best. Yeah, at that point, we can rule it out. Probably not. Unlikely. If I were to do that, I probably would have started earlier in the day, to be honest. Okay, there we go. That was getting a little bit annoying. I'm stuck on a pile of 5s. I gotta just sit here in the meantime. Let him catch up because I was stuck on a pile of 5s. He gets 2 freebies. Okay, still got... It was really slow towards the end, but still. At least I'm not losing that game. He keeps flipping it back to 5. What gives? There we go. Got him. Still. What am I supposed to even do with this one? Okay, still figured it out. Oh no! I screwed up. Actually, no, I should just be able to mash here. I just need to mash faster than the computer. Okay. I almost threw that game. Oh, Roberto, welcome back. I almost completely whiffed that game. No, it's 4. What am I doing? 6. Yeah, we have to wait here. That's gonna be... no, he's gonna play the 3. As far as I know, I do not. I personally don't. Okay. Is he gonna play it too? Alright. Play it 4. And then you wonder why I'm not, like, up. I guess that's only part of the reason why I'm not switching to Windows 11. That's only one reason. That's a 6, 6, 6. I'm stuck with a bunch of 4s. Looks like so is he now. Five, 6. We both have the exact same die. It's like, wow. Alright, just have to mash faster than him. I wasn't up fast enough. Apparently not. Give me a 2. Or something I can play a 2 on top of now for a 5. The second Palamedes, as far as I know, yeah, it was Japan only. And then you wonder why I haven't seen this game before. This is my first time hearing about it too, and then you wonder why. This can really go either way, huh? I'm just looking to see how we want to play this out, because the dice are just constantly changing, and they're changing against me. They've been frequently changing, like, not in my favor, over and over again. At that point, there's really nothing I can do. Spent way too much time just having the dice flipped on me after I actually make a move. Computer's fine. don't think I got this one either. Nope. We're into like a bit of a bad luck streak again. Oh, Woods on NES? We actually learned the first 20 rounds of that for, I think it was Big 20 number 16. I'd have to double check. I know we had that on one list. It was probably one of my favorite games from that specific Big 20, Woods. I'm stuck on a bunch of 3s now. A 5 and a 3. That's only gonna help him. Reset. I want to get an actually, like, I want to get a fast time, so at that point, reset. I mean, if that happens on race day, then so be it. Hard to say since I don't really use the operating system. Sure. Let's do that. Give me a 5. Okay. No, he put it back to 2. He's not gonna flip it on me again, at least. Okay. Please don't change it. Nice. Yeah, I've heard about this. Play it too? Okay. I've been hearing news about, like, the Windows 11 errors as of late. Another reason, I guess, hold out on upgrading until, I don't know, they really just solidify Windows 11. Or there's simply no other option. No, it's a 2 now. Okay, give me a 1. Okay, we're gonna have to get a 3, both of us. We both only had access to 3s, so that should be a gimme. I need to just now string a bunch of 2s together. Got it. Alright. The horse is back for some more horsing around. What number are we on now? 2. Give me a 1. Perfect. Rapid fire those 4s off. 3, 2, 1, 6. This one, I've been having a lot of fun with it lately. Even though sometimes you have, like, you might both be on, like, one single dice, and then it just randomly generates a dice that only your opponent can actually, like... So only your opponent can get rid of theirs, you could just get unlucky. There's that little bit of frustrating aspect to it, but I guess if it happens, then tough shit. Oh, that's a 4. Oh no. All I need is to get something I can play the 2 on top of. Perfect. That'll do. Oh, just put it back. Play a 1. Uh-oh. could've just lost the coin flip here. Yeah. As I was saying, that can just happen. And then there's nothing you can do. That can always just happen. One, two. I need to just be able to play a 2. Now play a 5. Okay, sure. Lost 1 game out of 10 so far that I played in this run. Ideally, let's keep it that way. Two, 1. I think we made good progress on that. I need to just rapid fire. Oh no, I'm stuck with my 3s. There we go. Thought I was gonna get stuck on a pair of 3s because she would just keep changing the dice on me. I guess not. I see we're both... Oh, never mind. I thought we were both stuck there. Now we both are. We're both stuck again. Play a 5? Or I can just... No, wait. Okay. Still got it. There probably is, like, a Game Boy Advance, like, speedrunning marathon. It probably is something that exists, I just haven't heard of it yet. He's gonna play a 5. What's gonna come next? A 1. 2? No, it's gonna be... No, play a 2. No! I'm stuck! Oh no, he flipped it on me. How many times? How many times did he just flip it on me? Dice kept changing. A pretty clear path to just getting rid of all my dice, but he just kept changing it on me. The one up top just kept flipping to something that I couldn't actually play on top of. Not this time. No, I can play that. 6. I see. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck again. Nothing I can do, right? Actually can't do anything? Actually can do nothing? Yep. Nothing I could have done. Like, period, at that point. Didn't get lucky at all with that third game. The luck was just not there on that third one. Let's just finish it out, I guess. Unless that proves to be impossible. Oh, plenty I can do here. I'm just so used to, like, not be able to do anything at this point that it's like... And now we're back to that. I gotta just win one more. And then I think I might just switch games. Because I might need to practice more on something else that I haven't played as much of. That's a 6, 1. Just seeing what I can and can't do here. Six, 5, 4. Okay. Now we can stop the timer. Not at all how I was hoping for this one to go, but... I mean, if it happens, then it happens. If that's what's going to happen, then so be it. I want to do save state practice first, and then I guess do, like, actual runs. So yeah, game number 2 in the list, Super Pitfall 30th Anniversary Edition. Also Palamedes, that was game number 19. This one's number 2 in this Big 20 number 22. And this one, yeah, just goal is beat the game. But I want to do a bunch of... I already made a bunch of save states off stream. I just want to do some save state practice first. And then I guess you'll see me do, like, actual full runs of the game. I guess to the best extent I possibly can, that is. And then you wonder why I want to practice this. If I'm gonna fumble, like, not even 15 seconds in, then you wonder why I want to practice this. Alright, see you later. We got so much stuff to learn. It's not even funny. I needed to jump from further to the right. I want to try that again, too. If you want to go non-stop, spider jumps are a little tricky. You gotta be practically touching it before you jump. Otherwise you won't jump clean over it. It is a little bit tricky. Hence why I want to do save state practice. There's a lot of tricky stuff in this. Yeah, for the most part, it's just remembering where to go, but once you run through this a few times, I guess it won't be so bad. I'm gonna take my time there next time, so this just doesn't happen. I'm not supposed to go all the way down there. I'm not supposed to do that yet. That we weren't supposed to do. And then you wonder why I'm doing the save state practice. I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes. Still trying to get the route down. I was just trying to put, like, the full run, just piece by piece together with save state practice until, I don't know, I could do it somewhat consistently. Because I'll have this to do on race day as well. There's a lot of taking deaths intentionally just to death warp. Just to death warp to certain places in the game. So that's why it was kind of confusing at first for me to follow this. Oh wait, I gotta go up here. Now it's up to me to still figure out how these fireballs work exactly so they don't just kill me. I'm sort of just taking my time with these until I really feel like I fully understand it. And then there's like the balloon section with a skip you can do with the balloon. You can just kind of like clip into a wall and then just jump up the wall. Assuming you can set this up correctly. Might just do this a few times before actually doing a full run of the game. Make sure I don't mess up balloon skip. This spider was kinda getting in my way, and then that's gonna kinda get in my way too. Where am I? Gonna respawn. Can we just go back to the balloon skip part? Can we just go back to the part with the balloon? Okay, that's not how I do it either. Now I'm trying to just grab onto the thing. I'm just gonna jump straight up, just so there's like... Oh, I'm dead anyways. Dead anyway. Because I don't want to like miss the balloon and land on some spikes while trying to just grab on, because it feels very janky trying to grab onto this thing. Never mind. I'm trying to see if I can figure out where the other place was to balloon skip, because I've seen it done two ways, and the second one looks a lot easier. Now, if I can just remember exactly where to go to set that up. Problem is I don't. I'd have to probably look it up again. If I touch the ladder, that pops it. I'm still trying to just see, like, where I would go here. Like, what wall do I clip into? Let me try again. There's just the one where I have to dodge the spider. Let me try that again. Maybe. I'm getting close to where it's gonna happen, so yeah. Now just go. Yeah, that's what it should look like if I do it. If I do it correctly, that's what it's gonna look like. If I do that correctly, that's how it's gonna look. I made another safe state, like, really close to where you actually have to execute the skip. And the spider's completely locking me out of... The spider's blocking me entirely. mean, if you go at it from just the right angle, you'll have plenty of time to line this up correctly if you go at it from the right angle. And you just disembark from the balloon and you clip into a wall while doing so. Then you can just jump up the wall. Yeah, you basically just can't hit the ceiling on your way up, though, and if the balloon touches, like, the item that gives you a 1-up, that's gonna pop it too, strangely enough. That would also pop the balloon. Looks like I still have quite a bit of wiggle room to just hesitate and still get this balloon skip. So I guess from here we do that, and then right around this corner, like that, and then like this. Something like that. Something like that looks like it makes sense. It's just gonna be a matter of remembering where everything is. If I can execute it consistently, then should be fine. It's really just gonna be a matter of can I remember where all this stuff is and how to deal with it. Anyways. I need to be practically almost touching the spider before I jump to jump over it if it's moving in the same direction I am. Kinda like that. Kinda like what you just saw there. Practically touching it as I jump. Oh, I go down here, right. We rescue Pitfall Harry's pet dog. That's what it looks like, at least. And then after that, we're kind of just death warp. Go back up the way we came. If we have an extra life to spare, we'll just die to this Moe head on purpose. If we have one to spare, that is. In here would be the final area of the game. Yeah, if I make it here, then there's like really not much to do left in the game at that point. If I can just remember where I need to go exactly, and how to not die. Then this should be a really short trip to save Rhonda if I do it correctly. That's if it's all done correctly. We rescue her and then we reset. If I did everything correctly, I'm gonna respawn here with exactly 1 life. There with exactly 1 life. That is intriguing. So, that's not how I'm supposed to take a game over, so let's just see what this let's just see what this does. Let's see what that does, because I'm supposed to, like, take a game over in midair to do the death warp properly to the exit. Doesn't look like I got it. Oh, never mind. If you did the death warp after taking a game over in that final area correctly, it'll just respawn you right next to the exit. Oh, physicist, yeah, welcome back. I'm just trying to get comfortable with Super Pitfall now. 30th Anniversary Edition, so it's a remake of the Pitfall game with a da-da-da-da-da. can go either up top. I don't know which route I feel safer with. I think I feel safer with bottom route, even though both can easily kill me. Trying to get comfortable with the platforming so both routes can kill me. If they really want to. Don't know why we're down there. We're not supposed to be down there. Okay, if the platforms don't move down, like, too far, then that could work, too. Walk gently off. For some reason, just no-clip through the platform anyways, because why the hell not? I think it's like if I'm standing at the absolute edge, I'm just gonna, like, no-clip off. What if I climb down the ladder? Maybe I'll just do that. So I don't catch myself at the absolute edge of the platform and then just immediately fall off because I'm standing at the edge of it. Yeah, that's gonna kill us. I'm going too fast. That's gonna kill us. Here, you just jump over a Moe head that's gonna come your way. Yeah, that I seem to get every time. Okay, first things first, I'm trying to grab onto the balloon. Can't even do a balloon skip if we can't get the balloon in the first place. How are we gonna do a skip if we don't even latch on the balloon to begin with? Carefully make my way up so I don't have an enemy pop my balloon or kill me on the way up. Just gonna ascend carefully. Oh, that's not how you do it. I need to go a little bit further up and then I should actually be able to get it. Why do I feel like I'm gonna mess that up a few times trying to just get a good run going? Why do I feel like I'll mess that up quite a few times? Let's just try and do this for real now. Try and get everything that I learned from the tutorial to the best extent possible in this run. Never mind, let's just start over. I'm trying to take out Death on the Spider so I Death Warp. If I miss the spider, I'm not gonna get the Death Warp, obviously. I'm gonna be all the way at the bottom of the screen, missing some crucial items, so it's like, yeah. I tried. Missed, like, the initial, like, opportunity to take the death on the spider. Couldn't even get the backup. Yeah, that's what it should look like. If you do it correctly, that's what it should look like. That's what it's supposed to look like. Eventually streaming it, yeah. I do have bigger fish to fry at the moment. Just so I don't get knocked down by that water or anything. That was like last week I did. It was only last week, to be precise. It's an improvement over the one AVGN played, I believe. I mean, it looks like a hell of an improvement over what AVGN reviewed. I'm just trying to see where these are gonna, like, traverse. Where these fireballs gonna actually go, so I don't get hit by either. I just want to know where they're actually headed, so I'm not gonna get hit by them, you know? Ooh! So how does that change things? Besides me taking an extra death. I'm supposed to try and jump over that Moe head. That clearly didn't happen. That clearly did not happen, though. We're already on the balloon, but now what? Oh! I didn't see that. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. That's entirely on me. That's entirely on me. I'm trying to see where we are. Entirely on me. And I can't grab the balloon that's right in front of me. Sure, let's take like 4 or 5 tries to grab it. Now let me take my time this time around so I don't just die again on the balloon part. Ooh, okay, don't mess this up. It's not necessary to. Probably gonna mess this up. Hopefully I don't. Oh! Ugh! No balloon skip. I'm just gonna reset. I kind of got stuck in the ledge for a little bit too long, and the spider was just moving towards me, and it just fucked everything up. The spider just kind of messed everything up on me. Yeah, it kind of just fucked up everything. Yeah, that just kind of messed it all up. Yeah, kind of just messed up everything. Did we do this correctly? Okay, that we did, right. That was correct, at least. And so was that. Grab that heart-shaped key, reset. Rather than just do a bunch of running back, just reset. To respawn here. Wait for a spider to do his little thing. Jump there. Now I'm actually trying to die on purpose. Now let me pay attention to the fireballs again, because they're gonna kind of just do their thing. They kind of like to do their own thing, so let me just pay attention. Oh, that one's there. Okay, that's all of them. There we go, there we go. That makes more sense. That makes more sense already. Balloon time. Once I can latch onto it. That was kind of close. Kind of close to being popped there. Come on, skip. Okay, that's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be in my way, and it is. That just fucks up. Okay, that's gonna fuck up absolutely everything. So that ruins literally everything I'm going for. So that killed everything. That just killed it. That literally killed everything. I'm gonna try to get back down to where the balloon is, and it turns out I can't even do that. Well, reset. I couldn't even attempt the skip because a bird got in the way. That's usually it's not there. I must have done something different to make it be there. I somehow made it. I must have done something different to make it be there. I'm just wondering what I did. What did I do differently? What did I do that was so wrong to make it be there? What did I do that was so wrong to actually have it be there? What did I do that was so wrong? It's not supposed to be there. Yeah, like literally right in front of where I need to go to fly with the balloon to try and jump up the wall. Yeah, if that bird just rams into me, there's no way I can make it up the wall. There's not gonna be another one, right? Oh, yeah. And then the bird's there anyways. And then it's there anyways. So one's gonna fly to the left, and one's gonna fly to the right, it looks like. Wasn't having a bird literally just intercept me perfectly in practice. Wasn't intercepting me perfectly in practice like that. What if I go further to the left? Like this. What if I do this? Spider got me. The spider got me. This is... I wasn't having trouble with it like 10 minutes ago. Now it's like impossible. For whatever reason, it's impossible. My balloon's gonna pop for another reason. Apparently. Apparently. Ooh, double fail. I might need to just look at the other balloon skip setup that's not this one, because this one just ain't working, period. This one kind of just suddenly stopped working, period. Even then, I think I barely got that to work. I might have to look up the other setup, because this is getting ridiculous. Maybe I do have to press up to move up a little bit faster while I'm in the ledge. Maybe do need to use up. To some extent. Never mind. Yeah, there's making sure I don't go too fast or too slow on any of this. Something like that can maybe be in order. Maybe a little bit further to the right. Maybe that is gonna work best, further to the right. Like from here, and then like that, and further to the right. Maybe this will work. Really thought I had a lot more room for error on this. Turns out I do not have a lot more room for error on this. Turns out I do not. I want to see if I can find the other, like, possible setup for this balloon skip. I know there's another one that looks easier. I want to see if I can find that one and do that instead. One where I don't have to fly around a spider to make it work. Wait a minute. I think I'm close to figuring it out. I think I'm close to getting it all ready. I think I'm close. I think this is the alternate method. Gets you out to the same place you need to go to do the fast route. So I'm gonna want to move to the left, right around here. If the balloon touches that ladder, it's gonna pop. Doesn't look like it should work, but it does. And then similarly, start moving left, like right about now, into the wall, and then just jump repeatedly till you're up top where you need to be. If I can just remember the exact spot I need to get in. Because, yeah, that looks like a much easier way to actually execute the damn skip. After this ledge, I believe I gotta start working my way in. I think it's, yeah, here. I gotta just remember where everything is, to not miss it, and I should be good to go. Just remember where it is to not miss it, we'll probably be okay. Like that. Is there gonna be another one? Wait for that to pass by me, just play it safe. Once I see a treasure chest, that's what I need to know. I need to start getting ready to move left. Once that treasure chest shows up, that's how I know. I did it wrong. When can I start moving in? I'm just wondering, like, I just want to know when. Oh, I can move in, like, much earlier. That's too early. Just seeing, like, how much time I got to fit that balloon in there. Turns out the answer is a lot of it. I guess sort of wait for the balloon to be at, like, the same, like, height as the grass ledge. Like, the top of the grass ledge coincides with the top of the balloon, and that's when we want to move it. And then we're in position to balloon skip the easier way, it looks like. I don't know how many attempts we are so far, just to try and get, like, a decent run going. Don't know how many attempts it's been so far to get something I'm happy with going. I'm gonna just revert to, like, I'm just gonna go switch to, like, an easier balloon skip setup. The one where you're trying to just get around the spider ain't really working for me. Missed it. Missed the first spider death, apparently. I'm just thinking about what could be a good backup if I don't get it. If I'm not sure I'm gonna hit it immediately, what's a good backup? too far to the right again, I believe. If I think I'm too far to the right, I need to recognize that and come up with a backup that's gonna work. Simply put. Spider Death was like, okay. And now that's a problem. Now, once I figure out like one thing that's going wrong, once I solve one issue, the next one shows up. Now I gotta deal with the next one. Is this correct? There we go. 3 tries to get that. That just took 3 tries to get. Up, please. Water, just... Wait, what?! To pass by? Off the ladder. It's not that hard. It took about 11 jumps to just die on purpose there. Wait, so what about Donald? Donald Land? Where are the fireballs at? Should be looking at my screen, because you never know where they're gonna be at next. I'll just wait another cycle. I'll go now. Donald McDonald? Are you okay, Buzzy? Never heard of him. I hope I remember this because I was practicing it like not even 5 minutes ago. I better remember this or I'm gonna be super mad. I'm gonna be really upset if I forget this. Considering it was like not even 5 minutes ago I was learning it. That'll be really bad if I forget this. Like not even 5 minutes in. Used visual cues and everything. How am I gonna forget this? Had visual cues and everything planned. There's no way I messed this up. There we go. I think now we're on track. Okay, good. Got that spider jump in also. Good. Here. Grab the medicine. That too. Then Death Warp. Should have 2 lives after that, if I did everything correctly. If it was all done right, that's what it should look like. This one's just, yeah, jump on the ladder. If I have an extra life to spare, just die here on purpose, it's fine. And think that's what the optimal route does. Make sure I get this simple jump. And then another simple jump coming up. Get in. I probably got this. Finally, I probably got this. Something decent. I think. Pick up Rhonda and then reset. Okay, I took the mid-air death on my last life, so I game over. This should put me next to the exit. I should be near the exit. If I am, yeah, we won. Perfect. Alright, I guess that's how we'll do it. I could get about a 6-minute time if I play well enough. No major mistakes, I can get like a 6-minute time, give or take. So that's reassuring. I'm thinking, how about we go again? Nailed it. Let this, and then go. Let that water just pass and then go. Right, we took the death warp there in fewer jumps. I believe I still did it correctly, right? So far it looks like it should. So far it looks as it should right here. I'll just hesitate on that. I want to be sure I'm not going to get hit or anything. Just want to be, you know, totally sure. Nice. And then it's time to hop on the balloon, of course. You know what this means. Balloon time. Gonna be a bat soon. Let's just Maybe there won't be. I just don't want to crash into anything on the way up. Just don't mind me, I gotta make sure I don't crash into anything. Oh wait, no! Ugh. I jumped from the wrong spot, I got nervous, I messed that up. I jumped, like, not from my usual spot to dodge that scorpion. Jumped a little bit further back than what I usually do, so I got nervous. Grab it. So far, I believe I'm doing everything correctly still. Not so hard once you actually get to run through this a few times and everything just makes sense. Especially if you do the easier version of the balloon skip, I guess. Again, I'll just dive to this Moe head on purpose. Hurry up. I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. I'm trying to go fast. Walk on off. Down. Walk off again. Jump here. Jump upon landing. Yes. Get on the ladder, please. It's not that hard. Pick up Rhonda, reset. Okay, now if I can just do all this consistently over and over, should have nothing to worry about on race day if that's at least consistent. Yeah, I nailed it. Again, I nailed it. Alright, it took off like 8 seconds from that. It took off like 8 seconds, give or take. If I can consistently get like 6-minute times, that's good enough for me. I want to practice the Castlevania 3 goal again. I want to do this goal again, too. Okay, there's a reason I want to practice this screen. Ooh. I really do believe we need to go over this one a bit. There's always just stand back and shoot the bat rather than jump into it, but... that shouldn't even be that hard. That's not gonna be that hard anyways. I'm making it look hard though, but I'm making it look hard. You'd hit the bat and then you'd switch characters. We're just routing and getting the holy water back into this route. Since with a password start, you're not going to start with it by default. So I kind of have to just route that in. Fine. That doesn't really change anything. Not getting the forward jump. Why do I keep going for that last one early? Why do I keep going for that last jump shot early? Like, it's just not gonna work, right? Oh, that's not even close. Yeah, I wanted to see that again for so long. Probably hasn't been that long since I did that, to be honest. But anyways, I think you get my idea. It just looks amazing if you do it, like, the optimal way. It just looks so badass if you do it that way specifically. Like, not only are you killing the bat as fast as possible, not only is it the fastest possible kill on that boss, by the time it's dead, you're also as close as humanly possible to the door to just go to the next stage. Like, it just looks like something like a 200 IQ INTJ scientist would have come up with. I think there's a reason I jumped from a little bit closer to the left side of the screen. I believe there's a reason for that. Okay, that's gonna get both. And then I just sort of routed in a holy water throw to kill 2 enemies. Increase the amount of damage I did. Plus, make it so those enemies won't be in my way as I'm trying to just climb up the stairs. And then just kind of get a double shot, like, super quickly. And grab some safety meat if I need it. This, I believe, is more than enough hearts to just holy water a Leviathan down. pretty close to being a 2-jump kill. Not that I can really complain, because it's barely any slower to do only a 3-jump. Barely slower at all. If I need an extra heart, then I guess so be it. I usually grab that one behind me. Turns out I guess I'll just miss it. That's assuming I need it. That works too. Yeah, I thought that's how I usually did it back then. I was like, that's probably how you usually do it, right? Turns out it is. I can just go straight up, right? Not get hit. Wait for the axe to be low. It is not yet. Well, I'm stuck waiting for a low axe. I might as well just try and get the blob to jump off screen, so I don't have to deal with that on the way up either. Damageless, nice. You'll have to see that. A little bit slow on the phase 2 kill, but in a 20-game like speedrunning marathon, it's not gonna really change anything. Sure. I'll probably make up the extra heart somewhere. I can probably find a place to make it up somewhere, surely. Nice. I'm still getting that, like, way more frequently than I'm not, which is really nice to see. Well, I try and figure out what the extra flea man is doing, because there's usually not an extra flea man there. That usually doesn't happen, so now I have to just figure out what he's doing. I'm trying to just figure out something. Usually I have like 2 extra hearts by that point. I had to come up with something on the fly. I just didn't think it was gonna go that well. Didn't think I had it like solved that well though. I can still tank one hit and not die. Is what I'm thinking when I'm not gonna grab the safety mate. I'll take 0 hits there. I'll take nothing. Yeah, hugging the top of the screen, I think that's what I did. I'm pretty sure that's what I did on my world record run and whatnot. Probably did just hug the top of the screen like that. Seems to despawn every Medusa anyways. Oh wait, I think I missed it. Yeah. Turned around too soon. Really should treat this like I'm on an actual run. Otherwise I'm gonna do stupid stuff like that. Yeah, that's what that's supposed to look like. Well, here I'm gonna switch characters. We'll switch right at the bottom, right at the top of the stairs there. Let's switch. That's not how it should look like. It really isn't. There goes a bunch of my health, I see. Yeah, and we're gonna get hit because we're defenseless at that point. That's completely not what I was going for, by any means. Can we try and do this screen? I don't know. Correctly? Try and do this as it's meant to be. No, not like that. Not like that either. Jump here, and then set up for the clip and get it. If I need an extra heart, I'll just take that one, it's close by. I'm gonna have to probably drill this, or just get here consistently with actual health to spare. You have no idea just how badly I want to do this the fast way again. You have no idea. Early! I threw an axe early, and then I just failed to throw one at all. Inputs weren't going through because I guess they just weren't. That's definitely not gonna work, like, period. Yeah, if I need to tank damage, then I want to have the health to do so. Because this just feels like much harder for me to do on this new keyboard. That took like a handful of tries just to see it once. Just to see that one time. Walk under. 7 hard kill, but still. Ooh, too slow. To set it up. Too slow. Then I gotta get down, like so. How about now? That's what it should look like. Fingers are getting stuck again. Go figure, they're getting stuck again. Yeah, hands are getting stuck again. Fraction of a second too slow, by the way. Now, if that axe didn't just fly over his head, I would have had it, I believe. Again, I would have had it if it didn't fly over him. I think I'm getting the rhythm down again, but still. That is just wrong. I think I'm getting the rhythm down again. Yay, I think I got the rhythm down again. Or something close to it. Yeah, that is what it should look like. That's the perfect way to do it. Let the laser just pass. I probably stood too far to the right. I probably stood too far to the right on that one. Let me just try this again to verify that. If I did that. Is this too far to the right also? This time it's not. I held out because I thought it was. Too far to the right again. This should be fine. Okay, that's how we do it. Here, here, up like that, and boom. Alright, now I gotta input the password. And the name first. The name, then the password. Let's see if I can do even better than this time than before. That does not look like it. I don't know how, but I completely missed this guy. I don't know how, but that was a flat-out miss. It looked like the projectiles were aimed perfectly at him, but nope. Something happened. If I have to just take that slow, I'll take it slow. I guess I just won't show off then. If I have to take things slowly, I guess I won't show off. If that can just happen. Yeah, that's more or less what I was expecting it to look like. I hit him on the way up. Like, the fireball should actually hit. That's what I'm expecting. Doesn't always happen, though, as you can see. I just barely clipped on through. I just barely fit through. Kill the bat, then swap characters. Like so. Big heart, holy water. Anyways. Good boost. Okay, I might have a problem here. If these guys don't leave me alone. Almost had a big problem there. They didn't want to leave me alone for a second. At least the bat kill was nice and fast. But still, leaves a lot to be desired there. Oh, okay. Stop it, skeleton. Okay, good. I thought I was going to try and do something tricky-dicky there. Alright. Ready for the bosses. I'm already set for the bosses. I'm already set. No, just hope Cyclops charges. Just catch him in the corner if he does. Then Leviathan. I just got a 2-jump. Sure. I just got a nice 2-jump in there. I'll take it. Two-jump Leviathan. Sure. Second time I'm gonna miss that candle today, it looks like. Get it? Come on. Not playing any games. Trying to go as fast as humanly possible here. Come on. I know I'm asking for a lot, but come on. I guess in case I need these hearts, I'm grabbing them. This is plenty. Yeah, this is gonna be plenty. Got him. That's the worst part of it anyways. We gotta just keep playing like this, and we're gonna have a masterpiece on our hands here. Never mind. If all else fails, does it just kill every flea man? Or try to. This one better not try and dodge everything I throw at him. Better not dodge absolutely everything. Okay, good. Yeah, my Flea Man Alley wasn't really any good. Just so I can conserve some health here. And then I will try to not grab the safety meat at the top of 9-3. I'll conserve the health that way. Since I took an extra hit on a Flea Man, I wasn't supposed to. We're actually fine with picking that up. I have to do a double take because it was a random weapon drop. Did a little double take, but no, that's fine. Going for it. Come on, birds. I'll take it. It's good enough. I'll take it. Just don't take 2 hits to birds. Then it's gonna be good enough. Looks about right, too. Yeah, that's about right. One more stage. Let's see how well I play out the finale. Only one way to really find out, though. Alright, so far so good. Nailing it so far. Oh, I'll take the heart. Hearts, plural. 2 of them for some reason. Sometimes you get 2 on this screen from random drops. I have no idea. I still don't know why. Specifically this screen, sometimes you get 2. No clue why you get 2, but I'll take 2. I could definitely use the extra. Not complaining, but still. I wish I knew why. We're through the ceiling, let's go. At that point, it's basically just gonna come down to how does Dracula go, all 3 forms. Fine. Sure, I don't get the forward jump, but does that really change anything? It probably doesn't. What I gotta do now is just good 3 forms of Dracula. I have extra hearts, which is also nice. This has to just be good still. Good enough. I can tank the damage, so good enough. Walk under. Right. We aced it. We hit it out of the ballpark. We just knocked it out of the park with this one. Really good phase 2 and perfect phase 3. Maybe like 1 second off of perfection on phase 1. Now if I can do that on race day... No, that'll be nuts if I can do that on race day. Yeah, sub 14 time in this specific goal. And we have barely any mistakes to show for it anymore. There was 7-4, and then I guess there was Fleaman Alley, and that was basically it. I pretty much hit it out of the park with everything else. Yeah, but that on race day, though? I have no idea if I'll do that on race day. Alright, stream's over. I feel like I learned enough games today. Super Pitfall, maybe just practice a few sections of that route and then it should be consistent enough. I don't think there's like any, I don't even think there's like any, maybe except for those fireballs, I don't think there's really any randomness in that. And if I want to just take my time on the fireballs, wait till I feel safe to just run underneath them, I can always do that, if I'm in doubt. Super Pitfall 30th anniversary is just gonna be like not at least 95% just execution. Now, if only I also got to just do like the tricky flea man jump shot. That was probably like my biggest and one of my only significant time losses in this entire goal. Yep, I'm gonna end the stream for now.